Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Cade. So I've got one broke girl and one goofy boy, and we're both from Pennsylvania.
Yes.
So that pretty much
So
sums
we
it up right
automatically
there.
are friends.
We need a whole different TV show just based around
on
us.
that. Yeah.
So congratulations.
Thank
a
you.
funny thing happened. I'd say the whole title, but we'll be here for half an hour.
Yes.
You guys can read it. How'd you get involved with this?
Bernie and Will sent me the script, and I read it and was laughing so hard out loud. And then after I finished, I couldn't stop crying. And I was like, any script that affects me this much. I actually was going to Skype my audition, but instead I asked if I could fly on a weekend when I wasn't shooting to audition in person because I wanted it so badly. And I was such a fan of Hallie and Trips. I wanted to meet them and talk to them about it, and I'm just so grateful that they actually cast me.
Obviously, being part of a hit TV show is very different than doing a live show. What do you expect the differences to be? Have you experienced something like this before?
I mean, I grew up, theater is my heart and my soul, and it's what I grew up loving since I was 5, so I almost feel like I'm coming home in a way, even though it's my stage debut in New York, but I grew up, doing theater in Virginia and in Marin when I grew up, but yeah, you know what, it's so great to have the time to really delve into a character in such a deep way. I mean, Hallie's characters are so nuanced and complicated, and it's been such a joy to just sit across a table from everybody and talk for 5 days about the play before you even have to say a word. It's such a luxury that I forgot about that theater provides you versus film and TV.
It's great because it takes a look at how we get through loss as people in
Yes.
a really comedic situation.
Yes, very, very much so.
Talk to me about when people see the show, what are they going to take away?
This is what I think. I think there's something for everyone to connect to. Certainly the people who have been through situations like this, but anyone who's fallen in love with maybe not the right person, maybe the right person, or at least in a weird environment are going to love this show. I think definitely people who have had challenging and interesting relationships with their parents are going to find something in this show. So yes, it's set in a very specific environment, but I think it's pretty universal too in terms of what it's saying about love, what it's saying about laughter, and how we get through hard times, and it's hugely life affirming, the entire show. So I think people will walk away feeling like they went through an intense and hilarious and real life experience with these characters.
How'd you get involved?
I've worked with Trip before, and I've known Hallie for a long time, and we did some readings of it, and then it turned into a production here, so that's pretty much how.
It's got to be pretty cool. The MCC Theater just does such great productions. Getting involved with them, that's got to be such a great experience.
It is, and I go so far back with Bernie and Bobby Lapone and Will. Bobby and I we were at Circle Rep together in the late 70s, early 80s.
Everybody's been singing your praises. How'd you get involved?
This is the second show of Hallie Pfeiffer's that I've directed, so this is sort of just continuing our collaboration with each other, and I also directed many shows for MCC, so it was very much a homecoming for me. And I'm super grateful to be able to continue to work with Hallie because I love her dearly as a friend, and I admire her greatly as an artist, and it's a real honor to be able to direct her plays.
Pretty great cast you got over here too.
Not a bad cast, yeah. I'm very happy with how hardworking they are and how talented they are, for sure.